Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Thursday to you, everybody. I hope you are doing well on another warm summer day, as it has been feeling more like June than it has May the last several days. So we are getting that early kickstart to summer, as we still have another month of spring and so left. Roughly about a month and a half to say anyway. So happy Thursday to you, everybody. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples. Appreciate your company, and thanks so much for checking us out here on Facebook or our friends on Comcast Cable Channel 21 or at Chatmoss Cable. We're either on social media here on Facebook. We're glad that you're spending part of your time here with us, as it's been pretty warm over the last several days. It's been feeling more like June than May. As you know, we're technically still in spring. We have another month and a half to go as we get towards the summer months, but an early taste is welcomed, as after the last several weeks ago, we've been chilly. Now we're beginning to see a nice early taste of what the summer is going to be like. Hopefully it remains pretty consistently. We'll have that forecast coming up later in May and early June. Right now, some signals are indicating that we could see a very warm and wet summer ahead, as the El Nino is going to continue to make a return after being a La Nina pattern for several years now. So we'll see what happens with it. Also, of course, that affects our winter's pattern too. So we're done with winter. We're now into summer months. So let's get right to it here. 76 right now with a mix of sun and clouds tonight. Nothing to be concerned about. We're going to continue to stay warm and mild as you make way through the evening hours. At sunset at 8:11 this evening, with a calm wind expected. We do begin to see clouds increasing overnight tonight, as we will see another round of showers moving in late in the vicinity. So nothing that will be interfering with some evening outdoor plans. You see our regional overnight lows are staying in the mid 50s to low 60. That seems to be the popular number of Stewart down to Martinsville, up towards Franklin County, outside of Rocky Mount there. So along the 220 corridor, heading up towards some of the rural areas, you'll be seeing in the mid to upper 50s. And of course, our friends at Metazodan at 56. So a beautiful area out there. I know I keep talking about Metazodan. It's a gorgeous area. I've took many occasional trips through there, going up through Route 8. Just a beautiful time to soak in the beautiful fall weather. If you have an opportunity to go through there, or even going through Floyd up towards Route 8, that direction too. So again, not a weekend to be traveling anywhere. We're going to continue to remain very wet and warm for our Friday. This is for the city of Martinsville. We are going to see our temperatures stay near 80. The main concern is we have some strong storms moving through. We have a complex of systems that's going to be moving in our area. So again, we'll break this down by area, regional part of the time framing of what we'll begin to see for our Friday. So tomorrow morning, you'll probably wake up to some clouds. If you are fortunate, you'll have some rain early in the morning, as not keep saying it's keep fortunate, but again, the ground has been so dry, so rain is welcome. Of course, a lot of your lawn equipment may need a little maintenance if you haven't messed with it over the last several months, because of the of course it's been so cold. So 69 here in Metazodan, 77 in Stewart, 81 in Ridgeway, 79 for our folks in Martinsville, 75 both in Rocky Mount and Ferrum. So what's going to be happening, we'll have a transitional start to the day. We will begin to see a chance of rain in the morning throughout the day as we get warm air. And the way things are going to go, this is not going to be a continuous rain event where we're going to have this giant glob of green on our map. It's going to be more so of this scattered variety, but any storm that does develop would be main concerns would be heavy rain, hail, and flash flooding, possibly high winds with these storms that are going to be moving through. So folks here along the northeastern parts or western parts of Franklin and Patrick County, time frame, you could be expected somewhere between about 1 and 3 in the afternoon, or 3 to 5 actually. Make your way towards central part of our coverage area. That includes parts of Rocky Mount down towards Bassett, Fieldale, the Blue Ridge Airport. You'll most likely see this somewhere between 3 and 5. And again, our folks here along the south side, further east, again, somewhere between 4 and about 7 p.m., you'll most likely see the concerning threat for some storms. Again, Martinsville, Axton, Ridgeway, Sandy Level, Sandy Ridge, up towards the Sontag community there, out towards Pennsylvania County. You'll most likely see that somewhere between a wind of 4 and 7 as that storm will be, as this complex of storms are going to be moving through our region. So again, one more time again for our folks here along and closer to the mountain range, somewhere between the hours of, let's say, 12 and 3, you may see that opportunity. And again, our folks here, central part of the Carriage area, somewhere between 1 and 4. And again, folks here east and south, east of our area, somewhere between about right around 4 and about 7 p.m. would be the best opportunity for you could see some stronger storms that do develop. Again, high winds, some hail even can't be rolled out of the question. But right now, the tornado threat is remaining 0. But it doesn't, or low, but not 0. I shall put that. So if you do get under a high concern of some thunderstorms, do know that the possibility is that we'll most likely see some dangerous storms with these. So keep that in mind. Now, something else that's going to be very noticeable, the pollen levels. Luis has been giving me a hard time about this for the last several weeks. And if you do suffer from allergies, the good news is, thanks to the rain that's going to be moving through over the weekend, that'll begin to knock those levels down to a pretty low medium rate. Again, maple, oak, birch, juniper are our main bloomers for this time of the year. So just keep that in mind. We'll go from a 9 on Friday and we'll stay at a 6 for both Saturday and on Sunday. Here is the rest of your weekend forecast as you are getting your weekend started here. Most likely we are going to see another round of rain throughout the day on Saturday. So the way things are looking up for Saturday, we could see some showers continuing off and on throughout the day. As Friday will begin the day of the severity of the storms, that'll be the concern with it, because we'll have a little bit of lingering moisture left over, but it won't be as warm. We're going to cool off pretty quickly, going from the 80s to the 60s for our Saturday, and a little cool at night there, 46 for your late Saturday afternoon. It does appear by mid to late afternoon on Saturday, most of this rain should start to exit. But again, I left just a few showers in the forecast for mid Saturday evening. If you do have any leftover rain, it'll most likely taper off to a variably cloudy day for your Mother's Day on Sunday. Chilly again. This is kind of another shock to the system. We've been so warm the last several days, and now we're cooling off again. That's going to be the theme here. We're going to run below average once again. So we can't be at average, or we can't even get close to average. We got to be one extreme to another. I think most of you are beginning to realize the trend here in the south side of Virginia. You've lived here long enough, you know this kind of deal here. Cool on Sunday, so Mother's Day looking pretty okay. Later in the day, we may see a few breaks of the sunshine, but most of the day will begin very to mostly cloudy skies, with a few possible breaks in the clouds and the sun throughout the day. Monday, as many people, of course, heading back to work, and some of our colleges around the South Central Virginia area are getting ready for graduation, or maybe your students are coming home this weekend and celebrating Mother's Day with you, or you're heading up to visit them in their commencement. So far, if you're heading up towards 81 I-77, parts of Interstate 64, of course, I know Radford and Virginia Tech's graduation, Virginia Tech's next weekend. I know parts of Radford's graduation is scheduled for this upcoming weekend. So some rain is going to be likely with that, but do bring your rain gear. If there's any other graduations taking place along the southwestern, central Piedmont, Virginia area, things are going to be looking pretty okay. Just keep that in mind. Again, some scattered showers will be out there. Of course, parts of Lynchburg, I know Liberty University's graduation, if you have any graduates up there, do know that they have moved their graduation indoors. I know that's not in our coverage area, but I'm just letting you know if you have any graduates, or if you know someone graduating from Liberty, it's been moved indoors. Sunday, pretty okay. Some clouds out there. Monday will introduce the sunshine back to us again. Near 70, there'll be a little breeze coming out of the northwest. So with all that in mind, we hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and all the inspirational women that impacts you and our lives. So thank you so much for what you do. And we want you to take the time and just enjoy it with your mother and all the inspirational women in your life that consider themselves a mother figure as well. So with all that said, have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to catch you next Monday. Hey, the sun's going to be returning. There we go. Sun's going to be back again. That'll be nice to see that out there. It does appear we may get a little break of the rain next week and kind of be in this cool weather pattern for just a couple more days after that. So summer weather, it's going to be here. The storms are for Friday. Main concern, damaging winds, hail, and flash flooding. And of course, any of those wind bursts that do occur out of those storms will be producing some high winds. So just keep that in mind. If you have trash day tomorrow, just be sure to make sure you have it out there, kind of tighten it down. Also, be a good idea to take some out of the patio first just to be safe on your end too. So take care, everybody. I'll catch you on Monday with BTW21 News.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.